Every Christmas, something odd happens in Auckland. In the early hours of the morning, a horde of workers scurry to the centre of the city to construct a gigantic Santa. But this isn't the Santa I remember. The Santa I remember had a beckoning finger, and he had a winking eye. In 2009, they ripped out Santa's eye and they fused his beckoning finger in place. It was a crime against Christmas. This year I decided to put things right. I'm Hayden Donnell. This is my Santa story. I started my campaign by creating a petition to restore Santa to his former glory. I wanted to take it to Auckland Council. They ripped out his eye and they fused his beckoning finger in place. They took his identity. Please sign this petition on change.org so that we can take it to Phil Goff and we can tell him, bring Santa back. Thankfully, I already had one big weapon in my arsenal. I'd already secured the original winking eye of Auckland's giant Santa in an earlier quest to get cultural treasures into our National Museum Te Papa. The eye in hand, I took to the streets to recruit Santa lovers to my cause. This is the Santa parade, so it's the greatest collection of Santa lovers in New Zealand, and I think that really they're going to be receptive to the cause. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Sorry. Yeah, 2009, they did a makeover, they took out the eye.
We all need bloody eyes to see.
Well, exactly. Would you like a photo? Do you want a photo with the winking eye of Auckland's giant Santa? No. Do you remember when it used to wink?
We're just tourists.
Do you remember when Santa used to... This is it. This is the eye. Okay. Can I give you my petition? Do you mind if I talk to you about my petition to restore the winking eye?
Will it make any difference?
Yeah, I'm going to take it to Phil Goff.
Okay, mate. You do that.
Everyone was too crazed over Santa. I decided to go somewhere where they could contemplate Santa.
Do you know if there's any public toilet?
No, I don't. I'm really sorry. Do you want to sign my petition to restore the winking eye of Auckland's giant Santa?
If you restore the toilets, I will.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
What is this now?
This is an eyeball.
You're the worst Santa ever.
Oh my god. Bring it back! Merry Christmas! It's beautiful. It's about restoring this eye into Santa's head.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
So you're very passionate, obviously, about...
Very.
Oh, it's so good to find someone that believes.
I think it's beautiful. I think it needs to go back.
Yeah, you can
Doing the right
touch
thing,
it.
New Zealand.
Do you want to touch it for a... Tell all of your Facebook fans to sign my change.org petition. Auckland's winking Santa. Cheers. Hey, Merry Christmas to all! This is momentum. This is the movement I expected when I started. There's so many people here and they're all crying out, eye, restore the eye. This is yes to Santa. I feel ready, it's time to take it to the top.
The only problem with taking something to the top is that there's a longer drop if you fail.
It's a long drop that I'm willing to fall down. And if I fall down that long drop, maybe I'll fall into Santa. I will be able to look Santa in the eye when I die, and I'll be able to tell him that I did my best. People were starting to listen to me. The media was starting to catch the scent of the story.
Get out. Get the out.
I can't believe that I ruined the project's desk.
What happened? Talk me through it.
I just put the eye down on the very expensive TV desk.
You have a bit of salt or something. Yeah.
Caused a large scratch.
Do you think that's going to factor into...
It's not a positive start.
Like honestly, if they build a spin-off for that desk, then I'm pretty sure that's the end of me, probably the spin-off as a whole.
Towering above Auckland CBD since 1960, he was once a winking, finger-wagging Christmas icon. One man refuses to give up and wants Santa's former look restored. And that man joins us now. Please welcome Hayden Donnell.
Thank you.
I understand that the most passionate group about this Santa are Maugs, middle-aged white guys.
Yes.
Everyone else thinks it's creepy. What's wrong with this demo?
I mean, the most passionate group, yes, they do look a little bit like you or me in 20 years. You're right.
Someone just got in contact?
Yeah, from George FM.
What do they?
They just said they saw me on the project and can I come on their breakfast show tomorrow? It's f***ing van. Why would the... Yes. No, come on. Electronics. See, it's the project now. It's George FM. It's a couple of Facebook messages. I got a few Twitter notifications. I've got 6 Twitter notifications. My appearance on the project broke this story wide open. I made numerous appearances on high-profile media platforms.
Hayden Donnell from the spin-off has started a petition to get the famous winking eye and beckoning finger of Giant Santa restored and plans to address Auckland Council in the coming weeks to
Which is creepy. It is creepy. Why bring the creepiness back into Santa?
Is it time for the creepy Queen Street Santa to get his winking eye and beckoning finger back? 78% of you reckon, yeah, definitely. And
But you didn't find it creepy as a child.
All of a sudden, the eye was the talk of the town. It was time to take it all the way to council.
I would like now to move to petitions, and we have 2 petitions. And the first is in the name of Hayden Donnell. On the seat next to Hayden is Santa's blinking eye. In the spirit of the festive season, we have accepted this petition, actually because we had no real alternative. You have 5 minutes, and there is a time thereafter for questions, if there are any. Thank you, Hayden. Welcome.
Mr. Mayor, councillors, when you look here, what do you see? Maybe you see just a fiberglass eye staring into the voids of your souls. I see a cultural treasure, a Christmas treasure for Auckland. I also see, most of all, a crime against Christmas. They ripped out his winking eye, they fused his beckoning finger in place, and I believe when they did that, they stole his identity.
Sounds like a Grinch to me.
So this is my time, Wayne. This is where were you in 2009 when Santa was being degraded? Deputy Mayor Bill Cashmore, Kathy Casey, Councillor Mike Lee, Mayor Phil Goff. But most of all, and most importantly of all, Hayden Donnell. Where was I? I did nothing to save Santa. I stood by and let this happen. At this point, I'd like to present, a petition that I've made. I can table this. It has 487 signatures, which doesn't sound like much, but when you consider that most of the people who have signed are just people who I know, and if you extrapolate that out using UMR statistical method, that's like 75% of Auckland. What I want you to do today is reacquire Santa, commit to reacquiring Santa and restoring him to his former glory, putting back that eye, righting that mistake, putting back that finger, making it move again. The people of Auckland demand it. Restore the winking eye, restore the beckoning finger. Christmas is good again. It's that simple. I think they heard me because I was speaking loudly in their chamber. But did they take it on board? What I did there is I planted a seed. I planted a seed in the heart of our democracy. This isn't the end. I'm not going to stop until they do something about it, until Santa winks again. I have to keep going. For me, this is my life now. I'm not going to stop. This is the start, and I'm not going to stop. I'm Hayden Donnell. That was my Santa story. Now it's time to tell yours. Wanna lay me down upon your bed. I wanna paint my skin bright blood red. And as the curtains sway to a southbound wind, we'll be moving onward. I wanna nail my hand